Heck, it only took me like, what, 3 months to get back to this game? Hang on, no, wait, let me check when my last stream was on Danganronpa, hang on. It's gonna be a second, my phone's pretty slow. Seven months. It took me 7 months to get back to this game. Y'all better be thankful. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm sorry. But you just said... I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how the game works, after all. Oh, this fucking dickhead. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but they were at least several days old. Yeah! So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... No, because Kyoko wears gloves, so it can't be her. I like to think Kyoko just took like an extended leave. She just stayed in her room all the time. This camera angle is not flattering at all. It makes me look like I have two chins. Which I don't, by the way. Get that idea out of your head, chat. I say chat like there is anybody watching right now. Which there isn't. I'm just schizophrenic. I'm talking to the wall. Alright, come on. Alright, drop the chair down. Yeah, there we go. Perfect camera angle. I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. Well, we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Alright. I don't remember anything from the last time I played this. I don't even remember the controls. That turns. Okay, square is to open that. Observation. Oh, okay. I get it now. I remember. Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? I don't think it's really the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Smart move. Alright, here I can go. So who's that body belong to? Whoever it is, I don't want to look. I don't want to fade anymore. Real. Listen to the photo. You remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, he was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of his stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Bakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Having to talk about it like that helps me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. I don't think it was her. I mean, yeah, it kinda looks like her if you look at it, but shoes look different. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I think I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Just needs weapons. There's a knife laying on the ground. This must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks pretty familiar. Wait. That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. Who's that nigga? This is getting really weird. There's too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and then maybe I... If this really is Kyoko, I mean the Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. There's really nobody else with that, like, hair color. And I don't really think the hair color really matters anymore, because, you know, they're charred. I don't want to talk to... I'm going to save him for last, because I don't like him. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? Just look back at what I did this morning. Just help me remember when that was. When Kuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and then I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Tina. I was around 7:30. I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. I took a while to get the pickaxe and found his body. And how did it go? That's right. It had been right around 9 o'clock. Ah, now you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Snooty bitch. Morning, Makoto. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Your alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep all night. But why are you asking me about that right now? What's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? It's just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden for the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there's no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, and Hina and I were all in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a caution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko. And the victim really is Kyoko. And I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. You never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so it's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? Seems to be quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. It's really bad, isn't it? Oh, fucking shit. Wait. Remember there was some chickens in the chicken coop. Count 4 chickens. Wait, 4? What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. They're 1 short. Huh? So weird. Like, why don't I think it's here? You're just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? What from 5 to 4 is gonna hit back? Look at Jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore it. I took some from it. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Then the mystical doodad over. Here's the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively cannot be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Murder must have taken place when? You just didn't say it. Seen everything there is. Nigga, yes the fuck you have. Be sure I should take a look at the tool shed. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is it a tarp? Is there a tarp in here before? Probably look into that. Could be related to the case. There's a lawnmower here. Okay, well, I was wanting to inspect the tarp. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. There's one thing in here that concerns me. The pickaxe on the floor, maybe? It's been carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's code. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. It's something intriguing, but now it's not the time to worry about it. Pots, maybe? Flower pots have nothing to do with the case. Okay, maybe there is more stuff to look at here. These tools have nothing to do with the case. Really hope there aren't any clues in the fertilizer. Oh, look at that. Coin. Gonna go gambling with that. Gambling. I love gambling. I don't think I've seen everything there is to... No matter what, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. They're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Fucking hell. Okay, so... Gonna hold your hand when I say this. I think we have seen everything there is to see. Makoto Neigi. You have seen everything. These nozzles poking out. Those the sprinklers? Oh, no shit, dickhead. Okay, there a bit I haven't looked at yet. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. The upper half of the body got set on fire from the explosion, so it's totally... blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, top half, the bottom is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. Yeah, that's interesting, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Something strange about that, right? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're something wrong. We get in the way of normal activity. Oh! I wonder who would have fake nails? What's this thing on the back of her right hand? Is it a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Alright, we're done. Oh, fuck yeah. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There it is, I need to check. Stick with that fragment I found before. Somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. Still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's, that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. If I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. It's Peter around. I'll simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I'll see if he'll let me borrow a room key. He's gonna say no. I know this dickhead is gonna say no. Hey, I look for you. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it. Later, at the class trial. No, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. I should check out that one area. My nigga, I haven't played this game in 7 months. What do you mean, that one area? Fucking dickhead. This doesn't narrow anything down and I have no idea where I'm going. No fucking dickhead. That one area, they said. Is this it? Okay, so this isn't it. Maybe it's the science room. Because other than, block. No entry for me, it looks like. Oh, great. Wow. This is fun gameplay. Fun and invigorating gameplay. Fuck, you know. There's blood all over the place. All the blood is dried, so whatever happened there was a while ago. I don't think it's important right now. Dickhead. I think blood all over the place is pretty important to the situation at hand, but it's all dried, so you know, you can't. Right. If these were on a time limit, I'd killed myself. If these were on a time limit, I'd kill myself. Uh-huh. Right. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Okay, so where could this mystery room be, game? Enlighten me. Open my eyes. Is it this room? I'll search every room of this school if I have to. Everything's back to normal. Except for Sayaka and Taka. Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. Sakura ended her life by drinking the poison she got from her. It's all the mastermind's fault. Whoever they are, I can never forgive them. Nigga, that is not the situation at hand! Dickhead! Let's look for that room. This fucking cunt. Is this the room he's talking about? Wow. This is really useful. It's locked. And well, that's not it. Either TV time room. It's a TV. Wow. Oh. The gym, they said. Yeah, that one room. My nigga, just say the gym. I assume that's why I need to go anyway. I just found something. What is it? Wrong button. It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the fucking explosion. Fragments in the okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Yoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Bakuya. Oh, fucking dickhead. I don't want to ask him for shit. He's a fucking bitch. I hate him. Can I not hate a man and just not have to interact with him? He's a twink. He's a twink in a suit. Think you can go soon, Bakuya? Want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Don't wait for me! Bakuya walked out without a second glance, and I hurried after him on the way to the dorms. Alright, I think it's this one. Can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Bakuya. Well then, here we go. Bakuya took out his key and slid into the keyhole. Then, click! And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Never talking to you again, you fucking dickhead. Nice one. So this is Kyoko's room. Something on the table. Yeah. It's a wood block decoration. What's that? What purpose does it serve? It's probably a key. The lockers, if those usually traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Bakuya doing something like that. You know, having fun. But if it is a key, I think I might... Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Right, well, I guess we're going there. And I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. There's your bed. I don't see anything interesting here. At least not as far as the case is concerned. Oh, okay. You're good. There's a bathroom. It might have certain articles hanging out to dry. Alright, put another look inside. Okay, well, what else is there for me to look at? Dang. Is he talking about panties? You want to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko. Boy. Can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Who will my determination? Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it in here somewhere. Found it! It's in the envelope. Kyoko gave it to me. You said if something ever happened, I should open it. Oh, something certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Open the ow. Fuck my eyes. Ugh. That was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Oh, I don't know. Could something be under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, what's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry? Mukuro Ikusaba? Appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. Probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's office, along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... That's it! It's me the blank the Monicum was talking about. Joe said a death without meaning was unappealing. And that's what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering her middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. Intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed to had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and she received battle training out of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to turn home when she did. Mukuro's profile has been added to the truth-filled section of the handbook. The ultimate soldier. Mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. I don't even know how to compare the two. kind of different in a sense. That's how I saw things, just an ordinary person. Then, I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. They do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard said fuck. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir's already. Whoa! So our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Oh, it's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I've done hold against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? Who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who busted the rules and broke into the headmaster's room. You know, giant corpse out here slicing up the power. There's our omniverse.
Nanda.
A rule violation truly so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely! Can't be complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When we first all got together in the main hallway back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying? That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this game was actually 16! To 16, then... I've already read all this in a previous stream, just go watch that. Yada yada yada. 16 student, Mikuru Kusaba. She's part of this school life, so the one making all the regulations is... Why? Huh? She say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game's desperately popular. You couldn't even believe the ratings. We've got so many viewers now, I want to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Makes sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, wait, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Get your revenge. I want to get back to that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves all day? Day out, all the time? Oh, don't tell anyone I told you, but... She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been... Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of scars? It's on the back of her hand. And that tattoo... Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails and the corpse. You think about Kyoko again? Oh. Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap, dickhead. His trap. God must have really hated you to make you so dull. That's a screenshot. I gotta turn my camera off for a second. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there was 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro was the one creating the rules to the game. Why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so when he can game later. But the mere fact he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's when Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case? Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why you have a class trial, wouldn't it? She's a student, and she killed someone. That would make her part of the school killing gang. Mukuro's the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly why I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just called us, I've changed my mind. Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? I thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point. Mukuro giving us information about that would raise questions about her to be bold. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation. Should find out if the key in that dojo really connects them. Oh, you coming? Oh, the fucking dickhead. Right. Lockers. Cow! There are wooden lockers here. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at this moment. You understand what that means, right? Should probably use the key we found in that locker, right? Well, just try it already, dickhead. Oh, okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here, and it looks like 10 arrows in total. Looks like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I don't know what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? It is. It must means an assurity related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could it possibly be involved? Really, that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong. Sorry, I didn't think. Clearly related to the case, but how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Do you? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research. You talking about the archive? That's right. The archive is all that has all kinds of info that the public doesn't have access to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file rated to Fenrir somewhere over here. He seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. Went straight to a shelf in the back. Here we go. Quickly return with a file in hand. Take a look at this. I have no idea what this says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? What are we doing? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. He claimed that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports of the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicated they were killed to help keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. However, some believe that there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Boom! Oh god, that chair slowed down! Oh! Oh, fucking hell. Ugh. Shake that ass for me. Shake your ass for me. Shake that ass, bitch. Shake that ass for me. Cool. And right about now, it's time to rock with the Biggity Buck Bumble. Right about now, it's time to rock with the Biggity Buck Bumble. But the bump to the bass, but to the bass to the bumble. Some, however, believe there was my... Look, only 42 minutes? Jeez.
Nanda.
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are a part of our world. Battlefields aren't much different from our lives. Nigga. Are we serious? The first thing you say in chat licks you. Right. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. Did anything jump out at you? This might be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about... Yeah, no, ever relate me to this guy again, and I'm cutting all contact. Like, I hate this guy so much. Like, it's not even funny. I want him dead. I don't want to see him living anymore. I hate him. But I don't want to read the rest of this, but I'm going to.
Are you gonna run me over?
Yeah. The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? Right, so Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, we'd like to know something. Would you like to know something interesting related to that? Sure, they're a member of the team. Each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean?
Sutter extreme wet ass.
Time is utterly silent, yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. Shouldn't think about that. Anyway, class trial time! So please meet up in the usual spot.
Is that a furry?
Yeah, it's a bear with limbs. What do you think, dickhead? The time has come. All we can do is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It seem that way? Let's go. Oh, fucking hell, alright, here we go. I'm gonna, like, fail on this.
H-E-L-P-P.
If you play like that, you better have shockwaves to finish your job, because if that guy had shockwaves after he railed me like that from behind... After he shot on my back...
Watching and getting rage bait.
After he came from behind. Chat, check this out.
OFC, you like the twink men.
Yeah, that's just not right, actually. That's just, like, factually incorrect. When did I ever say I liked any of the dudes in this game? They're all chopped cheese. Yeah, actually, no, this is just my dad's back massager. I stole it. Check this shit out. Yeah. Wait. What? Okay. Whoa, Bakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. He's not figured that out by this point. What, are you jealous? You making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself. Stop talking and brace yourself. So I'm here any second. Any second. Could show up at any time. I imagined what was about to happen. I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But...
Isn't that the hoe from the Yuri rap battle?
The what? Yuri rap battle. That's like mythical ball knowledge. Please put me on that. We stood there for a full... We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Something weird will happen. Something evil will happen. Something evil will happen. Danganronpa collab. When? Never. Never in a million years. And 5 minutes became 10.
Something gay will happen.
Yeah. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet? Maybe he died again? What should we do? Just keep waiting? Oh, fucking hell. Or what? Ooh, did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why'd you waste my time and make me wait like that? What, I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh? I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but, you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. It's me you're waiting for. I'm here. We heard that voice, we all spun around. My goats! My goats! My goats! Yes! Fucking chair. That's just a girl. That's a girl, homeboy. I have proof too. I have proof. Proof that is a woman. Okay, never mind. I don't have proof, but... What do you mean, for now? What do you mean? Hang on a minute. Okay, never mind. They measure the chest sizes of dudes. Why do they measure the dudes? They just like... Why do I need to know Bakuya's chest is 32 inches long? What? That's like out here! Yeah, it's like right here! That's like... Oh,
you need to know their chest size.
Hang on a minute. 12, 24...
Asterisk size.
That's like 2 1/4 subway footlongs. That's like here. Why is it that big? Yeah, I know this guy's chest is 59 inches. The fat fuck. Fucking biggie! Tub of lard. I'm here, and no rules been broken. Kyoko, you're still alive? Stop talking. You want to fight? Do it in the class trial. You save some of the fun for later, right? It is okay. There's no particular penalty for being late. I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? So selfish. So spoiled. You're right. No penalty officially. I bet you'll be sorry later.
Why does Aoi look like a fucking Pokemon trainer?
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. During hustle your butts on the elevator. I'll just be one step ahead of you. Monokuma was gone. We all rushed up to get there. So you really didn't die?
Yeah.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost. I told you, start talking! Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial.
Hear me out on the elevator.
What? My nigga. The elevator.
I'd clap. Or clank.
I'm gonna turn off chat. That seems like the smart thing to do. I'm going to turn off chat. How do I...
What up?
Update, I cannot turn off chat.
Where did you go?
Top left? No. I think bottom right ought to do it. Yeah. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Bokuya stepped into the elevator. Not saying that. Good call. You know what happens to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
Reminder, this game is like 15 years old.
Yeah, 15 years... Fucking hell, 15 years old? Christ. Well, second floor. There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. And when did you find out? Just now. I finished my search and came back down just time to hear the class trial announcement. Took some time to go over the crime scene first, but I can't let a child go completely uninformed. Can I? So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to? Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? I don't even want to... What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble. We can go over all the details when we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving your current situation. Because it's probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her. It's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Oh, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I'm gonna be overthinking this trial because usually the answer is like way easier than it seems. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. Oh my god, we are thinning out like soup! This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears.
Whisker Snicky Bear Buttercup Femboy certified is the game good.
Okay, first off, don't call me that ever again. And second off, yeah, it's pretty good. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes preparing for an execution. That dusky darkness, nobody said a word. I just stood there, silent still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. It wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was despair! Dun dun dun! Fucking hell.
Number 1 fan trust in totally not violently gooning every 5 seconds.
Right. Oh, I've been waiting for this! Oh, it feels like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for pointless jokes and jabs says, pass! Let's get on with the show! And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly class trial!
I'd fuck the pink curtains.
Can we not?
How's gonna stop me?
The fact that that is a PNG in a game, nigga. Alright, truth bullets. Let's just go over what we have. 18! These cases are getting more and more complicated by the second, bruh. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the crash trial. So, your votes will determine the results. To figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Not important. Then only they will receive punishment, but if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you. Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify exactly who the unidentified victim is. Kyoko, there's no other explanation. Kyoko's standing right there. No, that's a ghost! But she has legs and stuff. Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology. There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate, and you are hitting it. Okay, they just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body. The traits. One important trait Kyoko has. Gloves. Wait, is there anything in the corner I should be looking at? No. Talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery, I'm sure. But in that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained what she actually wears the gloves.
Ghost, especially one of certified trust/J.
I don't feel comfortable with my camera on anymore. I'm gonna turn it off. Actually, no, never mind. If I had it on for the whole stream, it'd be weird if I turned it off.
You need to add a guest 1337 Goon Corner.
How would I even do that? I'm live streaming on PlayStation. I can't add overlays like on Twitch. I can't do that. Do you want me to put like a picture in the corner of my camera? Like just a printed out picture? Because that's not happening. Would you happen to know the answer? In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see. You fucking dickhead. Oh, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right? Oh, it got burned up in the explosion! I'm not convinced. The ghost is trying to fool us all. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko, but if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here in the case when we move forward. So I don't have any choice but to...
Yes, have guessed 1,337 sassy cheeks jiggling violently, which you probably have in your room.
Alright, shut up. I gotta, like, remember what buttons are which. Alright, concentrate. That's R1. Sled on time. Hold down circle to speed it up. Triangle to fire.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけないじゃない。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみろ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。
Okay.
バカバカしい議論だ。そこにいるキリギリッチは
そんなわけないじゃん。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
Wrong button. Fuck!
しまった。
Okay, so that's not
キ
it.
リギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけない。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
Fuck!
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの
？15 minutes. That's all I
手
need.
袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。
バカバカしい議論だ。
Okay, I think I know where this goes.
ならキリギリッチが幽霊。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
Wait, no, wait. Fuck! I'm just gonna keep shooting stuff. Oh my fucking god.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
Exploded body analysis.
キリギリッチが
あの死体って手袋して
One,
なかった
two,
よ。
pause, shoot it. Fuck! I'm at 3 hearts, bruh. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊。
そんなわけないじゃない。
なら
あの死体って手袋してなかった。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。
Trial is he on?
5.
だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。バカバカしい議論だ。
Wait. Ah! I've got it. I know what to do.
そこにいるキリギリッチ。
そんな。
なら
Fake nails on, she must have been wearing...
Boom, boom.
爆
Give me
発の
that.
せいで燃えただけだべ。
Yoink.
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
I already did that one.
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。だ
What are these hitboxes? Rev! Do something! I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
死んだのはキリギリッチだ。バカバカしい議論だ。
Okay, I know what to do now. I understand it now.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊。
そんなわけない。
ならキリギリ
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋。
きっと手袋だって死んだのはバカバカしい
I'm
議
so
論だ。
cooked, it's not even funny. 2 whole minutes on this one portion, by the
キリギ
way.
リッチが幽霊じゃねえって。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死ん
I haven't learned from my mistakes, apparently.
Licks you. The words
You're-
are railing you like crazy. You smell. Bahaha. Dog kiss, you falling to the ground will literally cause an earthquake. Us cracking causes the earthquake.
I know what to do, I just keep fumbling.
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えたば。
超爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。
32 hours on this game, by the way. 32.
If I forgot I had mod I can time out people, I wouldn't.
バカバカしい議論だ。
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけないじゃん。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃね。
Hours
あ
of
の
the
死体って
sex.
手袋してなかったよ。
For the love of God, put some damn batteries in its smoke detector. Literally. Literally.
Alright. Every time I mess this up, I'm gonna put on one embarrassing item from my room.
Certified is your fire alarm beeping, actually it moaning as I clap it in the other room. I've told him that way too many times.
Every time I goof up and miss.
What I would do if I became black is going to the kitchen drawer to put some batteries in the pan.
超爆発前は手袋。
手袋はしてたはずだって死んだのは。
I know exactly what to do. I know the method.
Send him a G-string.
そこにいるキリギリ
そんな。
ならキリギリッチ
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
Yoink.
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
超爆発前は手袋し。
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。
Certified shut up about raging, put some batteries in the smoke detector. I'm going to make a go of everything where it's certified's fire alarm.
I'm a man of my word. I'm nothing but a man of my word. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Oh hell yeah, a prep IT on.
しまった。そこにいるキリギリッチ。
Wait, hang on a minute, Chiffon. What did you say?
Anyone else feel that shockwave when he sat down?
幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけないじゃない。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみろ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
Fuck!
しまった。
I'm cooked!
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Oh no, it's getting serious. He gotta get the hoodie off.
Next fuck up, I take my shirt off. And I just play the game with my titties out.
Timmy Cat Knuckles.
Uh,
僕たちは
yes, I do.
したいぞ。
Certified I do not wanna see your tits.
Oh yeah, well, too bad. Okay, think. Think.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけないじゃない。
なら キリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえってしょ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。
バカバカしい議論だ。
Alright. I think I got it.
そこにいるキリギリッチは言う。
そんなわけない
ならキリギリッチが言う。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
God damn it.
He finna plop those things on the desk and the blast radius will be
This
so
game is
large
awful
they
and I
can
hate it.
qualify as weapons
I
in
hate
the
playing this
territory of
game.
Guam. Certified
But I
don't
have
do
32 hours on it. I can already tell I'm close to finishing
Certified
it.
don't do it.
I can feel it in my
Don't do
bones.
it. Certified can I
Body yada yada, I got that feeling, yeah, you know. When I'm losing all control, there's this magic in my bones. My bad, chat. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know my nipples were showing.
Loudly crying face.
Wait. Alright, yeah, there we go. That fixes it.
爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのは。
I'm just saying crisscross applesauce. You know what? No, hang on a minute. Yup, I did it. This is my own doing.
Certified.
They jiggled when I sat down. I gotta think about what I'm doing.
Nice tits.
Thank you. They're all natural. Can you tell? What the fuck am I talking about? I'm playing Danganronpa.
Put the damn shirt back on.
No, I'm a man of my word and nothing but. That shirt is staying off. Okay, I'll put a more embarrassing shirt on.
Backseat for just a moment, plus put the shirt back on.
Alright, fine.
Back on.
Fuck, shit.
Pending jailed.
Okay, I gotta.
Titties where?
Embarrassing shirt I have. Dad, are we feeling this one? It's a skeleton holding another skeleton's spine. It says, "I've got your back." Are you feeling this one? Chat, yes or no? Come on. I don't have all day.
Gay.
Yes
Sure.
or no? Chat. Okay. No, I need to get like a unanimous agreement. Chat, are we all in agreement of the "I've got your back" shirt? Chiffon?
Certified there's a delay for chats, you dumbus. Yay.
Alright.
Yay.
One last camera view of my bare chest. Let him bounce a bit. What the fuck am I?
Titties Blix.
Wait, you think I'm gonna get like taken down for that? Because I have my
I was recording BTW beforehand, bro. You can flap those tits so hard you can use them as wings.
Okay. We're gonna try this one more time. If I fumble this, these pants are coming off, and they're staying off for the rest of the stream. What the fuck am I talking about? I just admitted to taking my pants off on stream.
Real.
Should I do that? Should I follow through with that, chat?
No.
What do you mean, no? I'm already wearing this. I don't think it could get much worse than this. In this.
I'm not doing that.
You're not doing it. I'm doing it.
Let me tell you.
Dickhead.
We're asterisk.
Alright, fine.
Keep the pants on.
What?
Can you even see your dick without it? Wait.
Oh, fuck you. Okay,
Just take the shirt back off.
For every time I mess up, I have to take the shirt off. And if I mess up again, I have to put on a more embarrassing shirt. Actually, yeah. Cause yeah, we're gonna be here a while. I'm locked in.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけないじゃない。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみろ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。
Wait.
Certified. Please.
I am my own worst enemy. Wait. I saw the genius idea, chat. Hang on.
Oh my god. They're big booby tits.
Please don't let this cable break. Please don't let this cable break. Please do not let this cable break. Alright, I gotta like hold it down. like how we don't feel about this. I gotta like punch back, lean forward. What am I doing? I'm gonna do this, no matter what.
This man's finna look back at the stream in the morning and tweet TF out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back at this stream when I'm done with it, and I'm gonna cry. Because why did I do this? Why did I do this? It's gonna be even worse than...
One thing you gotta do is lose some weight, bro.
I'm working on that! I am working on that! Okay. Fake nails on Yasuhiro's thing, right? Yeah, I am. But I've dropped a fair bit. I have a chart.
そこにいるキリギリッチは
そんな
ならキリギリ
あの死体って手袋
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋
手袋はしてたはずだべ。
Thank you, Chiffon. And for that, I put an article of clothing back on.
Yes.
Well, now that you want it, Chad, I'm not gonna do it.
Your reward is a $5 value meal at McDonald's. Monkey.
I did that to myself.
Banana.
Article clothing goes back on, Chad. What good is this? I can't tell because I can't see. It's an easy shirt. Let's go.
Smash. Wait, how old is she? Hello.
We do 16,
No,
homeboy.
don't cancel me.
35.
Niku is 16. In younger reboot chat.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think? Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that. If anyone doesn't know women, it's you. Well, Kyoko, any thoughts? These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly. And that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko. Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here. Okay, so then who's the real victim? First we need to figure that out. That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. What did I get? Got a feeling it's got something to do with the tattoo on the right hand. Fuck. Huh? Okay.
キリギリッチが生きてるってあの被害者は
何か知る死体の顔は燃えてて判別モノコマファイルには記述はない死体の身元がわからないとなると
それは違う
I didn't need help on that one. I figured that one out myself. My own brain.
死体の身元を知る
There's
ための
one
手
clue
がか
left
りな
behind that we can use to identify the body.
本当に
What? For real?
嘘だったら
You're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
珍しい死に方
A cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
なんだよ
She's being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
You have a
身
brain.
元を知るための手がかり
Yeah. I'm just as shocked as you are, honestly. I thought there was just like nothing rattling around in this old dome piece. The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
なんだか変わったデザインだけど
Oh yeah, the design's pretty
Victor finally wins.
strange, huh? This is a dog?
ご主人様に惚れされたのね私は
I'm not reading that. I'm not reading this. This is clip farming at its finest. I'm not reading that. Fuck it.
ただの滅印
Her master must.
Read it.
I gotta get some new headphones, bruh. The foam and the ear cup just came off, bruh. I gotta get some new headphones. I gotta get some new headphones. Ah.
Been there. Read it. Read it.
Okay, fine. I'll read it.
Read
Jesus,
IT.
just give me a second.
Read it. Read IT. Read IT. Read IT. Read
Fucking
IT.
dickhead.
Mukuro Ikuzaga, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Muker.
Okay. Thanks, Chiffon. Thanks for that.
And make sure to clap them cheeks like Omni-Man when you get the chance.
Alright. I said weirder shit. I can do this. Her master must have made her get it to be like, you're my bitch. Isn't that humiliating? No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo. Whoa, really? If you compare that tattoo to other information, the victim's identity should be clear. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Tattoo to other information.
What did I just say? Certified.
I didn't read that! Say it again!
Saeed Alec shit for none. Mukuro Ikuzaga, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
That doesn't narrow it. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking moron. It is a miracle I made it this far. The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to. Okay, so show they're a member of the team. Each soldier joins a squad. We get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Fenrir. The image that represents Fenrir is... We're in the Hangman minigame. I'm good at this one. It's my favorite Tyler album. I did it. First try. Ain't no problem. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf. Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok, from Norse mythology, a huge world-ending wolf beast. You know what, for every one of these that I get right, first try, I put an article of clothing back on that I've already taken off. Meaning that I would have to switch back to the skeleton shirt, then back to this one, and then the hoodie goes on again.
Please stutter when you say her text.
I'd rather die, actually. He's a child of the trickster god, Lothi. Lothi.
It's not accurate enough.
I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
She has great character development in Udge. She becomes a lesbian. Please.
I don't know what you're asking me pleased to. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit, nigga. No! He's a child of the trickster god Loki and a female giant. Man, for all this...
It'll be a surprise though.
Man, after all this time, we finally get a glimpse of the literary all-star. Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that the person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro. Hold on, isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing? You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time was time to murder Mukuro Ikisawa. What? Are you saying Okay, now I'm doing too much. Are you saying the mastermind is dead? Now we have to have a class trial? No, it means we were wrong. Okay, I cannot talk with this mask on. Mask on. Fuck it, mask off.
Just put the fries in the bag, bro.
No, fuck off. I'd rather die than get a...
You gotta.
I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me. Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All I said was she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Technically this is a job. Being an influencer is a career.
Yeah, I'm influencing. I'm influencing. I'm serving cunt. I'm serving, sister. Yas, queen. Yas, bitch. I'm ending the stream. Good night. Don't say that. Don't say that in my chat, bro. Don't.
Reposting in the GC. Lie. You can't.
Be right back, chat. I'm gonna go check how much Ultra Despair Girls is. I'll tell y'all. Fucking dickhead. What was it called? Ultra Despair Girls. How much is it? Fuck off. $30? Yeah, no. Suck your dad. Yeah, no, I'm not. No. I got this game on sale for like $9. What makes you think I'm getting that one for $30? Dickhead. That means Kyoko got it wrong? I mean, I have Sifu. It was a monthly game for PlayStation Plus. I just gotta get PS Plus again.
Red apple.
Is this a safe space to admit that, like...
Wow, certified you poor.
$1,000 in the bank, nigga. Fuck up. I'm just not spending $30 on all that. Anyways, is this a safe space to admit I have a very vague memory of seeing gameplay of the first Danganronpa when I was like 5, and I saw Aoi, and I had like a massive crush on her. Is this a safe space to admit that? Chiffon, does she die? If she does, I'm killing myself. Effective immediately.
No. Yay, I had a massive crush on Kyoko or whatever her name is. No Aoi lives.
Yeah. Well then, who was she? She was Mukuro Ikusaba. She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail. You're saying she wasn't an important character? Which means she was the same as us, just another participant. Then who's the real mastermind? Must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster, after all. No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it. How can we trust that?
Man finna be a dad with the amount of times he does the thumbs up.
How can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong. My information was not wrong. Okay, we're in the middle of the trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible. Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it. I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts of provocation. Now then, just so nobody confused, let me state this one more time for the record.
Sounds like Eric Cartman. Someone ping me if he needs help because I'm pissing and don't wanna look Monokuma in the eyes while doing so.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Why do I feel movement?
Hop off the meat on bone, night.
Why do I feel movement?
Try to do a Cartman impression every time you voice Monokuma.
Why do I feel movement? Why do I feel movement? Why do I feel movement? Chat, is there movement? Chat, is there movement? Tell me if there's movement. Oh yeah, have y'all met, Carrie the cassette player yet? I hate filthy monkeys! Can't say that, man.
Tom.
I totally know how to put these things in right. Check this out.
The only movement is you causing an earthquake with your fattest.
You see, I put it in right. Is that paint?
Someone gets it.
Oh, great! There's more paint I forgot to wash off. Joyous. I just love everything. Okay, I'm gonna get back to playing the game. Hammer that point straight into your big old brain. What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body? Then one of us killed Mukuro? Wait, no, there's a chance that some mystery 17th person is behind all along. Nope, only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events. I'm not doing all that, bro. It works. If it works, don't fix it. And it works. Seriously? One of us killed Mukuro? Who did it? Who's the killer this time? Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects. Huh? Sure you realize what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to? Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. I think he said this? Narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right? Why do you say that? Allow me to explain, milady. It was after nighttime last night. I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point there was no dead body there. So the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
Summer, to my knowledge, put some damn batteries in the thing.
Nah, the fire alarm, it still works, bro. It beeps when there's smoke. It goes off when there's smoke. That's its job. It works. The murder must take place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, and Hina and I were in the gym, in the gym the entire time. Gym. That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We went to the bathroom repairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only one without alibis, I mean, Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects. Exactly so. So the suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing. I think of raising an objection. But before that, I just want to try and get a better look at a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue. Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help them out. Me and Bakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m. So I guess we can say the time frame from the murder was between then and when we found the body? What time did we find the body? When we saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe. I think it said at 9? Yeah, let's go. The body must have been discovered. Oh wait, hang on a minute. I answered the last 2 right. I'm not switching into the skeleton shirt. I'm just gonna put the jacket back on. I finally win. I finally win. I finally win. This is a victory for certified evil goon certifieds. Normal certifieds. Freaky certifieds. Non-freaky certifieds. Everyone everywhere wins! Woo! Yay! Woo! Whoopee! Woo! Woo! Yay!
And you're gonna lose again in 3 minutes.
Shut up. No, I'm not. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. Fucking hell, you gave her like 1 minute to do that. I knew I had a reason to hate Bakuya. He was just like a dick. Day 1. I never liked him. I hope he dies, actually. He's right, it had to be around then. So we can be totally sure that the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning. For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning. We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it. From 10 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., you don't have... Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. You don't have an alibi from 7 p.m. till 3 a.m. Okay then, looks like the game has begun. Can't provide an alibi for that period. I just have to prove the murder didn't happen in the time. I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to clear when the body mate ended up in the garden. Alright, what bullets do I have to work with? It's the sprinklers.
殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から
Yeah, exists. What about it? What about it exists? The jacket is staying on! I'm the goat! Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later. And what makes you say that? Because the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been there in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked. So hold on, I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact. Sorry, Coco, but you're wrong. I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you use such indecent words? No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers. What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence? Hey, you're totally back up. You really think it wasn't the sprinklers? You better tell us why! You proved that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All you have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. Look at the body itself, that should make it clear. I don't remember how this bit works. Jacket stays on. Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet? So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her. The reason only the top half was wet was because... well, the body was still on fire. I doubt it was water. It didn't do it. So the sprinklers didn't get the body wet. The murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning. Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9. Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right? So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess he had an alibi after all. In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko. Yo, Kasune Teto, why am I PlayStation friends with her? Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which means that Murko's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone. I'd like to say one thing. You go for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. Huh? You saying you're not the culprit? Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. It's a trap the mastermind has laid for us. That's right. What is more into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time. Stop wasting energy. You really think this little trick is gonna work? Shut up, you. You got it, boss. Shutting up now. Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her. Huh? She did? Thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. You killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? You made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. As a result, you're forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting. So that was her motive? She had a motive and no alibi. Well, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit. I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient. Huh? The sprinklers didn't get the body wet. But that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did. What is it? You see, there's a way the body could have avoided getting wet. Interesting. I'm listening. All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet. Okay, I know what this is. talking about the tarp, aren't you? You catch on quick. Right. All you have to do is cover the body with a tarp and then take care of the water. But that's exactly what the killer did. Dirt powder on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that's got covered in water. That's the side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. Okay, so how did it get dirty if it was water? Unless some of the dirt from the garden ran down onto the thing, that don't make no sense. Make that make sense. How? How? This proves that the killer used a tarp to keep the body from getting soaked. So why would they try to go through all that effort? Yeah, the sprinklers might be all rusty and dirty. Why would they go through all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet? Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? Body?
Yeah.
Wait, something's not right. And what might that be? I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do anything, everyone's gonna think of the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Alright. Body full of explosion.
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせることで死体が濡れないようにしたのよ。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
でもそのビニールシートの裏面は少しも汚れてなかったよね。
そっちはスプリンクラーは浴びてねえからな。
I don't know what I thought that was gonna do actually.
犯人は死体に死体が濡れないように。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
でもそのビニールシートの少しも汚れてなかったよ。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。それは違う。
That was for being patient. I should have just waited a little bit. Oh, wait, no. I hate my life.
Actually,
one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Makoto said it himself, not to touch it, you might get some on you. You put a tarp on a body in that state, it would have absolutely gotten blood on it. Maybe the culprit washed it so nobody would know they used it. So yeah, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything. Oh, yeah, sure. More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage? Huh? What, camouflage? What if, after the killer used a tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to them? You mean someone else's blood? Well, they'll really get something like that. I know, they could have grabbed some of the blood patch from the nurse's office. That's what Ifumi did, right? And he pretended to be dead? No, that's not what happened this time. Killer got the blood from right here in the garden. Looking right there in the garden, which must mean...
In giggling.
Okay, well... The headphones got stuck. So did the rest of the jacket.
I would be seething too. I was seething when that happened.
I should live stream Alien Isolation, but every time I die, I have to take something off. I should just wear like 30 shirts. like all of my jackets and the mask.
No.
What do you mean no? I'm not gonna die that many times. I don't suck that bad at Alien. Jeez. Could have been chicken blood. What? Chicken blood? When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4. So you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood. Man, that's messed up. Telling a living thing to do something like that is awful. Wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't avoid so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken was missing, which proves the basis for my theory. Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water, then covered the body in the blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood... No. If that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had the blood on it. The ground was completely clean. I have to agree, it certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood to the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand. When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would? I think so. Wait, no, the head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves. And that settles it. Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up. What settles what? Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with a tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder had happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off at 7:30. If that's what took place, then it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier. To pull all that off, then they have to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off? That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult. Huh? They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time. Maybe, but still. After you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you just stay together from that point on? Oh no, I headed off to the gym and Makoto didn't show up till later. You had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say? That's not... Don't bother saying it's not possible. I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is... inadequate. The suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Oh, then looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good. So once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko. Serious, man. Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let it decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds. Oh. See? Pretty good idea, right? No, not that. I just remember something super serious. Look, don't just stand there. Out of it. You know that knife we found all black and burnt? Well, we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through the back. Yeah, from front to back. So, what about it? Pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it, I just remembered. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway! So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? It's the knife we gave to Makoto? You must be surprised. You must have noticed earlier. Yeah? Why'd you hide that fact? It's not that I hid it, it's just... Couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. Thought maybe I really did kill her? Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Yeah, I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000 Never mind. Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Oh boy. Alright, here we go.
Is he going for the brutal dead ending?
There's multiple endings. I guess I'm going for the good one. I would assume that's the one I'm going for.
Yes.
All right, yeah, I'm going for the good ending. What do I do here? What do I do here, Stefan? I want to get the good ending on the first go through because if I did all of this, all 34 plus hours of gameplay for the bad ending.
Hold on, I got a message you a guide on it, BC, it's bullshit.
Kill myself. Does it involve any extra stuff? Like any of the gambling? The gachapon machine?
Might take a moment, so just like Goon or SMTH. Okay, NVM, it's not as bullshit as I remember. When you get the choice to call her out on lying, just let her lie.
Oh, okay. Is that in this trial or no?
Just press let it go. Yes.
Alright.
あのナイフを持ってたとなると、つまり犯人は苗木っちってことだべ。
ナイフを預かってたからってどうして僕が犯人ってことになる？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。だ
ったら間違いねえべ。
Wrong button.
おめえがあのナイフでブスリ。
苗木誠恐ろしい男に。
I think I know what to shoot. I think.
あの死体に
I
刺
know
さっ
what
てたナイ
bit
フ
to
ってさ、
shoot it with.
私が苗木に預け
I
て、やっ
just
ぱ
have
り
to
そうだ
not
よ
push
ね。
the wrong button at the wrong time.
あのナイフを持って、つまり犯人は
ナイフを預かってたからどうして僕が犯人ってこと？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。だ
ったら間違いねえべ。
おめえがあの
苗木誠恐ろしい男に。あの死体に刺さってた。私が苗木に預け、やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフ、つまり犯人。
ナイフを預かどうして僕が犯人？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。
しまった。
I don't want to look up a tutorial for this, but at the same time, I think I might. You know what? No, I got it. Never fucking mind, I don't got it. I do not.
Stabbed with dead body.
Oh, wow.
あの死体に刺さってたナイフってさ、
Alright.
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフを持っ、つまり犯
So
人は
I know I was shooting the right thing, I was just shooting it with the wrong
だっ
thing.
てナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。それは
いや、そもそも戦場袋の致命傷はナイフの傷じゃなかったんだ。
Actually, wait, no, I can only put half of this on. Because I got help with that one. So, for the meantime, you get to see... You get to see me for now. I'm wearing my crop top hoodie today, guys. How are we feeling about this? Next time I get one all by myself, I roll the jacket down. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard. Yeah, well, it's fitting. I only answered half of it. Guys, we never talked about what killed her. No, don't you remember? Killer covered the dead body with a tarp and put the bloody coat on it, right? Yeah, no. No. In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead. Okay, fine, so what? So when we discovered the body... Okay, fine. I'll make 2 save files at the decision. And then one of them will do the good ending, and then the other one will do the bad ending. Whoa, did not mean to do that.
Wait, why?
Accidental. That being thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on it, and she was already dead at that point. Obviously, the stab wound isn't what killed her. Maybe you stabbed her once to kill her and once to cover it up. I want to see.
All it was is the thing from what I typed to you.
Fuck. Alright. I can't keep goofing. Fuck. Alright, I got one shot. No light bulb. Fuck.
Certified TS Mo.
I'm trying my best, dude.
Monokuma File 5 Bra Keiko.
I should have known, bruh. It's always the obvious ones. Okay, I'm gonna put on a third of the jacket this time, because I don't even think that counted as me making that decision. Where's the top? Yeah. It's like a scarf. It's like a really constricting scarf. The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound. Oh, yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that. And the knife was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. He probably just stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body after was probably just meant to do the same thing. No. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm a man. I'm smart. I'm smart. I can do it. I wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonate the body afterwards. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death and destroy any evidence proving otherwise. No, Dave, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why did the body just blow up all of a sudden like that? If you bother to put that lump of gray matter between your ears, you know the answer. If you're so smart, just tell me. I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion. I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her I won't make any headway on this. One reason I can think of for the explosion. I haven't fully redeemed myself yet. 2/4. After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? The fragment reveals the cause of the explosion. Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before. That's only natural, because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. Part of a bomb. Oh, then the explosion was filled with a Monokuma bomb! Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife to look like a fatal injury, so we suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko. Hold on a second, Bokuya. What's the problem? Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know actually what killed the victim. That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her? Fine, I have no problem with that. Let's continue the debate. We won't change the facts of the case regardless. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I have one bullet.
では議論を続けるぞ。被害者の致命傷がはっきりしていないんだったな。
あの爆発は致命傷じゃないんだよね。
当然だべ。爆発があったのは
Metal pipe. Okay, that's probably going to be important.
ナイフも関係ないのよね。
Fuck it.
Wait,
fucking wrong button. I'm ignoring chat. I'm ignoring chat. No, I don't need you backseat. I got it.
モノクマファイルによると、そうだ、後頭部に殴られた跡があったんだ。
Okay, I might need you to. No. Trial and error. That's how you do it. Okay, this is a puzzle game, so I need to think.
被害者の致命傷がはっきりしていないんだったな。
あの爆発は致命傷じゃないんだよね。
当然だべ。爆発があったのは死んだ後だぞ。
ナイフも関係ないのよね。だとすると他に怪しいのって。
モノクマファイルによると、そうだ、後頭部に
殴られた跡があった。
Okay, in my defense, the last time I played this game was 7 months ago. So it's really not my fault if I don't remember anything, because I've just forgotten it. Actually, no, wait, it is my fault. Chiffon, I'm gonna need your backseat.
absorb, hit on head, and counter Togami.
Oh, wait. So, something head, and then counter Togami.
では議論を続け、被害者の致命傷がはっきりし、あの爆発は致命傷じゃないんだ。当然だべ。ナイフも関係ないのよね。だとすると他に怪しい。モノクマファイルに、そうだ。
後頭部に殴られた跡があったんだ。
それ以外に全身に無数の傷があったらしいぞ。
I hit the pink one.
では議論を続け、被害者の致命傷がはっきりしていないんだったな。それは違うよ。
戦場ムクロの致命傷は後頭部の打撃痕だったはずだよ。
1/6. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered. What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it? Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds. Oh yeah, good point. They were old, I guess they don't really matter. Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of the head is what killed her. Then what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file said she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe. Oh, I bet it was a pickaxe. How is that even possible? You hit someone with that and it came to the skull and completely. So maybe they held it the other way and hit it with a handle. No way, the balance would be all off. You won't be able to circle with any kind of power. Wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want. No thanks, but you just hit me with the metal end to call it an accident. Nope. I feel like the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time. We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know. You already know? I already knew we could count on you, Master. So what was it? Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon. Shot in the dark. Wait. That one was all on my own. This is the jacket of victory and learning. The more I put on, the more I learn. The smarter I get. That's something with the titanium arrow we found in the locker of the dojo. An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked me for with? Indeed, there's no doubt about it. Are you sure? It sounds kind of weird. Hey, how dare you backtalk Matthew? You have no right! I'm not backtalking anything, I'm just saying what I think! I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Oh fucking hell, we're doing this shit again. Okay.
武道場のロッカーにあったジュラルミン製の矢、間違いない。あれが凶器だ。
本当にそうなのかな。
何を気にしてんだ。
だってモノクマファイルには凶器は鉄パイプ程度の太さの棒状のものってあるよ。矢だと細すぎると思うんだけど。
それは違う。
I'm learning. This is progress. I'm the GOAT. Greatest to ever do it.
矢だけだと細すぎる。だから犯人はもう一つの凶器を使ったんだ。
Just one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
もう一つの凶器。
Another weapon.
武道場のロッカーの
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used duct tape to bind the multiple arrows together. Binding them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. That's exactly what the killer did. It's similar to Aesop's tale about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, and put them together and they become strong. Then teach cooperation. Damn it. How is that harsh? Were you even listening? Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Dojo. Never been to the dojo. Oh no, you absolutely have. How can you say that with such confidence? Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? You know, they have access to the camera room. Why don't they just check the cameras? They're right there. Are they stupid? Doesn't matter. Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? You covered for the culprit. There's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember? Of course I remember. Show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo. Chiffon, is this a decision where I have to lie? Because I know the answer. It's right there, but... Do I have to lie on this one? I don't have the hearts to test either. Kyoko's account? So you do intend to protect the murderer.
This one.
What's he talking about, Makoto? Yeah, tell us, we're all dead, remember? Okay, so it isn't this one. Okay. Because I already know the answer, so I'm not going to count that one. That one was a test. That one's not going to remove and add a bit of the shirt. Because I already knew the answer beforehand. The one thing that proves Kyoko's in the dojo is right here, the key to the dojo locker. How does that prove anything? Because I found it in your room. In my room. Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up. Hold on a second. Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you? No, it's not that I want to defend her, it's just... There's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Will you let me hit? Last night, you were in my room. Why? What are you doing there? What I need to know. Makoto, I ain't even gonna lie. I was thinking of sucking it. I was just protecting you. Huh? She was protecting me? Does that mean she knew I was being attacked? She came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which means the Kyoko... She killed someone for me? That's enough. Time for idle chatter is over. Verdict is close to hand. Wait, I'm warning you, don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer. Knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous. Really, but you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong? I should know. What? You should know better than anyone. What does that mean? I'm so close to getting the full jacket back on. I can't fumble. Wait. I feel like I should memorize these.
あなたが一番よく知っているはず。
戸上っち、なんか隠してんのか？
白夜様が私に隠し事するわけないじゃない。
キリギリ、お前が犯人ではない根拠があるとでも言うのか？
さっきのあなたたちの推理だと、私は武道場のロッカーに証拠を隠し、その鍵を自分の部屋に置いたらしいわね。
Oh, I'm so cooked.
今の言葉はどういう意味だ？
Alright, think.
そのままの意味。私が犯人じゃないということは。
Okay. So if I'm recalling right, the ones where you get one bullet, you gotta copy one of the thingies and then shoot it at another thingy. So that's probably the answer for this one. This depends on which one.
Kirigiri, お前が犯人ではない、あるとでも言うのか。
さっきのあなたたちの推理だと、私は武道場のロッカーに証拠を書く。その鍵を自分の部屋に置いたらしいわね。本当に私にそんなことができたのかしら。
今の言葉はどういう意味だ。
そのままの意味よ。
I understand it now. I understand it now. I understand it now.
あなたが一番よく知っているはず。
I understand it now.
様が私。
キリギリ。
お前の犯人。
I understand it now. I understand it now. Progress. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room. Huh? Why not? Because she had given a room key to Bakuya. I see. So that's the reason. If I had the key to your room, then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong? It would appear not. And you're finally starting to understand. No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie, but this isn't like her. To try and save herself such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Is she's the killer? Or there's something else? Some deeper hitting meaning what Kyoko said earlier? You vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. Mastermind's trap. The mastermind's trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? Should I... The mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. Who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? I think this is the choice. Made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. Good ending! There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap. That what time is it? 1:52 in the morning. What? 12? Someone have a rebuttal? We decided to accept her assertion as fact. I see, so you still refuse to accept it. Who else could it have been? I mean, Bakuya had her room key, right? What are you trying to imply? Of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. Couldn't possibly have killed anyone who put the key in Kyoko's room. Well, someone had to put the key in there. Only one other possibility I could think of. Someone could have had the key on them, and once they arrived at the scene, they pretended to find it there. What? It had to be Makoto, right? I don't see any other options. Wait a second, you got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's got to be a hidden side of this case. Huh? A hidden side? First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead, and then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us, which is why this has to be... Okay, time's up. Huh? Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now. What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when did we... Because you were late. We would have pushed back the start time. So then, time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. Voting time? Not bad. Slam a cow! Now, who will be chosen as the blackman? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Hey, hold on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked, actually. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it. Good job, everyone. Good job. Yeah, they got it right. No, whoa. I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always, just like all the other class trials. I'm gonna end it the same way. Time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko, I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault. Kyoko. Let's give it everything we got. It's punishment time! Oh, shit. The main character dies. That's not something I've seen before. Wow. Wait, is this the one I think it is? Yeah, I remember this one. This was in the VR game. Can I do anything about this? Ref, do something. I just thought this happened like every time you got a game over. So is he just like dead? I mean, he's the main character, right? Like... Ref, do something.
Certified hush and watch.
I mean, either way, he's cooked. He doesn't tank that fall. Huh? What's this? What's going on? Yeah, hey, what's that? Oh yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? Just planted it when you pick up my network. What the hell? I can't believe this. Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning. Whoa, what was that? What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? Really felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. Super Virus is gone now. Got it, and so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. It's a waste away in a garbage strewn fit. Anyway, that's even better special punishment. I should write that. I should write that one down later. Actually, wait, hang on a minute. No, I completed that all by myself. I should pull the full jacket down. I've done it. This is an achievement. But still not enough. Still not satisfied. Still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Gone. Kyoko, what's in the walls? What the hell's going on? It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh? That was the mastermind that's ensnared. What are you talking about? You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. So how do the executions work? Are they like a separate room? If so, how does he make all of them lickety-split, custom for the people? Is he Jigsaw? Is he just Jigsaw? The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the bustling suburban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world.
Yes.
Oh, speak a cow. Something not right here. Brings in top students from every field imaginable. Government-funded school of privilege. Say if you come here and manage to graduate, you're set for life. Hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It's built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. So what? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing to sleep here just now? It wasn't a classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck's going on? Ugh. Finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. There was just another dream. A dream inside of a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. Oh my god, what an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. Must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Like security breach? Like Freddy FNAF Bear security breach? Horror. Heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered it all too well when it happened. Alter Ego saved me. He used his last little bit of his strength to do it. But I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. With that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was start looking for a way out of here.
Dude certified I have the perfect FNAF fan game you should play in the future, blind.
Sure. Blocked. No matter how many times I pushed or kicked or pulled or pulled at it, didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. I'd be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea. But again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. It's still not enough reason to give up. I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It's like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. What the? A strange sound pieced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me. A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. This place smells awful. Yoko? Okay, you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. Glad to hear that. You got the garbage. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and face me again. First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Whew, I really hit the spot. I've got all the energy I need to keep going. You still haven't given up, then? Of course not. So the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, it's not such a bad thing to be good at. Not looked at. Alright, but Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? Pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone! Atone for what you did! During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew. But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive? I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive is so that I can do what I came to the school to do. But I made up my mind to come to Hope Peak Academy for one very important reason. So, you have some reason for coming to Hope Peak? That's right. At least I did. Once. How many chapters does this game have again? Finish chapter 5. Okay. So, I assume that there's 2 left, and I'm almost done with this game. You forgot, but that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No, memory! That's impossible! Amnesia. Is it really true? You've lost your memory? Don't you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? Oh yeah, exist. I'm gonna keep it real. I forgot to quick save at that bit, so we're not doing the bad ending, and if I'm being honest, I'm thankful. I could just look up a YouTube video on it, and just imagine I'm like reacting to it or something. I don't know. I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here. I fainted too, and when I woke up, there was a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. Couldn't remember why I came to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
I've already seen somewhat of the bad ending.
Well, then just go watch all of it. Will it make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you lost your memory because... I don't think. I'm positive it was because of the work of the Mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? Only one reason I could come up with was my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the Mastermind's plans. So the Mastermind just stole them from me? Chiffon, does this game have New Game Plus? Please tell me it doesn't. I do not want to do this again. Because I know Dead Space is New Game Plus, and I'm going to live stream all of that on impossible difficulty. You know, New Game Plus, when you beat a game, and you get to... When you beat... Okay.
They have a dating sim post-game thing.
What am I doing? And it could also mean... Somehow my memories just may be connected to the mystery of the school and the Mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you? If I did that and we all worked as one, the Mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the Mastermind is actually one of us. What? Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. Since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she wouldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense she would look into her missing memory by herself. That being said, there was a limit of what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. I understand it now. I should understand everything now. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. It's like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen? Is she okay? Oh, yeah, it's just nothing. It is nothing, right? Even now, I still trust you, you know? I'm just not used to relying on others. I know I never asked you for help the right way, but... So I understand if you're not convinced. Though honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just a personality. So you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything? There's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my abilities. You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. The ultimate detective. Oh, gee! I would have never guessed! The reason I came to Host Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. Did you find someone? Who? Well, it was the headmaster of Host Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why'd you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my... Well...
Is it a vibrator?
No! You moron!
Clean shave for the deuce, detective has...
It's the Ben 10 reboot Omnitrix. The deluxe one, because I was bougie like that.
No, that was a vibrator.
This? Homeboy. This is a razor. This is an electric razor, homeboy.
I'm talking about the thing you rubbed on your face. Yeah.
This is an electric razor, homeboy. What? I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Host Peak.
Clean shave for the deuce, detective has...
Kyoko's dad. Is Host Peak headmaster? And that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way.
Vibrator, bro.
Huh? It doesn't even vibrate! There's no vibration here! No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. Makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. Chat, I'm gonna keep it real. It's like 2 in the morning. I cannot be bothered to play any more of this game. But for my first stream back on the game, in like 7 months, 2 hours deep, I made some pretty good progress. So let me sign off with a little message. Subscribe and shit. What? I gotta think of like a tagline for my channel. What's something that is? What is me? What am I? Other than gay and a freak.
I'm not gonna. You can't make me.
Remember to go to Walmart and buy 33 boxes of Cheez-Its. Trust, they're gonna like skyrocket in price. Alright, chat, one last goodbye gift.